Hello and welcome to another episode of Diary of a Coin Dealer. So we're now on episode 4. So yay, go us. Stay the course. Before I get into it, I do want to apologize for those of you that have emailed me. I will be emailing you straight after this video. You'll probably get an email before this video goes live. Long story short, I got sucked into doing my sole trader accounts. I'm trying to be more effective, more efficient at doing those because usually I lose a month doing accounts if I don't do it. Again, my apologies. I am a one-man band, so I'm trying my best. Yeah, let's get into this week. It's been a very, very, very frustrating week. I won't lie to you. The plan was to put a couple of videos out. I had several videos lined up. I've been let down on orders, which it happens. It's part and parcel. Nothing's a done deal until it's a done deal. Well, you'd think like that changed at the auction, I guess, but typically it's a done deal when it's a done deal. So you can pencil things in, and then it just falls apart, and that's okay. That's part and parcel of the game I operate in. So yeah, what did I get let down on? Tons, too much. I was expecting graded coins. Sorry, they didn't come in. Been waiting on them for a couple of weeks now. So the plan was to sell them in February, kind of push up. I'll tell you the strategy I had actually. So last week, maybe the week before, I said I've upped my target from 3.6 to 5. I got to the middle of the month and I'm like, you know what? I'm doing okay here. I may even have to up my target again because I've learned over the years that when it's going, when it's running for you, you run with it. It doesn't matter about the hours because there's going to be times where nothing is working. You just take the time off. You just take it easy. But I was like, yeah, it's good, and then it died a death. I got to maybe the 12th and 13th. I made the bulk of the profits in that period. It was coming in. I'm trading it. I'm doing very, very well. And then it falls apart. The graded coins didn't come back. So there's a vast amount of profit locked into them. There's maybe £1,000 profit locked into that batch. The auction lot I did got slashed. That's just arrived this morning. I was expecting that last week. What can you do? I've had 2 or 3 orders fall through. So it's gone from I've got a lot of content to show you to I don't really have anything to show you, unfortunately. Now I can put videos out where I discuss market trends, and I probably have done this channel a disservice by not putting a video out of that nature. So for example, going back to the strategy I was going to run it up really high, really push it hard. And then next month, because the 30th is the end of my tax year for the business, I was going to start selling losses into it so I could get ahead, keep ahead of my rolling average for the year, sell losses into it and still be ahead whilst having that cash flow and paying the lower amount of tax. For some reason, I've managed to fluke the company year end. So my tax rate is 19% for this year just gone. A day later, I would have been paying more money on it. So I've done okay on that. So my plans and what actually happened, they started off like very narrow, they were parallel going to what I planned, and then it just fell apart at the end. Now I did hit the target at 5k, and you're going to say, well, you've hit your target, so why are you kind of frustrated? Why are you moaning, so to speak? Well, I sold a bit of the family silverware, which I didn't want to do. I had some coins in reserve, like real juicy coins, very liquid coins, high profit coins, profit bombs, essentially. And I've been saving them because they're the type of coins that get you out of trouble. Well, they got me out of trouble, but I've got none left now. So I've got to go find them. And as anyone who watches this channel, anyone who kind of buys and sells coins, finding those coins is not easy. It's not a simple task. It's not like I can phone someone up and say, oh, I'm looking for this coin, because the people I'm phoning up are the people who typically are dealers. So obviously they want to make their cut and they usually know what it's worth. It's not as simple as doing that. You've got to find it either at auction oh, you got to find something that is a diamond in the rough and you move up the value curve. But all of those coins, I've got no coins at grading apart from 2022 half sovereigns. I sent off 21 of them. Lost my mind why I bought. I think I've got 28 of them now. Why I bought that many, I don't know. It's caused me a lot of aggro. I've also got the 5 set, which has been sent back. Still waiting on that. Can't even put a video out on that. Send that off on the 10th. It's what, 2.5 weeks? Sort it out, Roman. Sort your shit out. Excuse my French. But yeah, it's been a very, very frustrating week. It really has. I wish I could tell you more. I don't think there's much more to say in terms of how the week has gone. I think in terms of the strategy that I implemented. Oh, there is something else. So essentially between now and the 30th, I've got to move about £20,000 worth of stock, which I need to speak to the accountant about, because I messaged her about rolling my sole trader business into a separate limited. I was going to do... For those of you that don't know, I had another limited company. Before I had BTM Coins and Media, I was a 50% owner of a discount postage business with my former partner. And we we went our separate ways. It's not on bad blood or anything like that, but we folded the company. But then I've been finding a lot of postage, and the margin is a lot better than the coins. And I've got a very limited opportunity to put that into work over the next 5 or 6 months, all the time the swap out scheme is on. But yeah, I don't know how to take that, whether I have it as a sole trader and I build it up, or if I put it into another limited, or if I trade it on the BTM account. So if I can trade it on the BTM account, essentially it's going to be very easy to find 20k, because I've got a lot of postage. I think I've got about £20,000 postage on the books. I would need to go to the next city to pick it up, but it's there. And there is a lot of second class barcoded. I think I've got about 12,000 stamps now. 12,000 second class barcoded, 30,000 first class stamps. I can very easily sell that down. If I do go on the route where it gets rolled into BTM Coins and Media, you're going to probably see a lot more numismatic coins. And the reason being, because the margin on the stamp is higher, it's going to kick out more free cash flow. I'm kind of constrained at the moment, the way I have it set up, that I can't really buy coins, because as a sole trader, I can only pay myself essentially £12,000 a year for my plans to work. So yeah, we shall see. That's going to be an interesting development. I am waiting on the accountant to get back to me about whether I can roll that into BTM Coins and Media. But if I can, expect some 1937 halves. They've been on my hit list for a while, and I'll probably start building up the sovereigns and probably some pre-33. I do have a wonderful pre-33 coin to show you on the next video. I'll go through the auction lots that I won. I think you'll be quite happy with them. So I think I'll call it there. Thanks for stopping by and watching. For the 400 or 500 people that do, I do appreciate it. And yeah, let's grow this channel, I guess. See you later, guys. Bye.